Hello everyone, welcome back. So Season 31 is now available, a new season and another new journey. Due to recent new changes, we need new strong companions for this journey. And that's why in this video I will tell you some best heroes that will help you to rank up faster, no matter what rank you are right now. I am sure after watching this video, you won't have any problem ranking up. I will also share some very important tips that always helped me, when I'm playing solo ranked games. Alright, enough talking. Now let's start the video. If you are following the latest patch update, you can notice that this meta favors fighter heroes more. Due to the buff on Warx and Brute Force Breastplate, along with buff on several fighters such as Balmond, Dyroth, Barats and Yin. So we will be choosing our heroes according to this meta. First hero on our list could have been Balmond, seeing how extremely overpowering he is right now, with the buff on his second skill, ultimate and 2 core items. I'm pretty sure he will be banned 99% of the time. He will be getting nerf in next patch also, and I don't know how bad it will be. So till then either you ban him, or pick him. When you are playing as Balmond, play very aggressively from the start. Try invade with your tank or mage and keep taking their farm and don't give your opponent time to recover. Remember to retreat if things not looking good. Because surviving is more important than dying, and opportunities always will come again. Next in our list is Thamuz. He is already a very suitable pick for solo players. We saw how dominating Flapsi's Thamuz was in M5 Grand Finale against Onyx. I tried new buffed Warx and Brute Force in Thamuz, surprisingly it was quite good. His passive already have true damage and now combining with Warx it's more deadly. He have enough sustainability to survive against multiple heroes at once, except for the tank killer heroes like Carrie, Lunox and Leslie. When playing Thamuz you can try locking the opponent hyper and force him to use his retribution so he can't fight for turtle. You can also try cutting lanes in order to roam around enemy jungle and mid lane area to support your teammates, but don't get overconfident and take on fights that you cannot win. Next hero I like to mention is Lilia. She is a very good mid laner for solo players because of her fast lane clear ability and early to mid game potential. She can melt down enemies very easily, but since she is a mage she is also weak against burst and agile heroes like assassins. So follow the roamer, after he checked the nearby brushes to make a safe path for you. And if things still get too risky, you have your ultimate to save you. Next in the line is our wannn. She is little hard to use even for me, but her abilities makes it worth to master her. Wannn can easily outplay the enemies, and because of her second skill's immunity, she can avoid getting ganked. Then combining with her quick movement passive it's even more harder to catch her, once she gets her 2 core items, and Wind of Nature. But don't try go in middle of all enemy heroes, just to hit all weakness points. Because before you hit all of the weakness they will send you to base without having to recall. So always stay hidden as long as possible, then choose an easy target with less dash skills. Another hero for this patch I would suggest is Nana. Even though Moonton only buffed her because her new skin is not selling well. But we should use this as opportunity to become friends with Nana. Now she can make the whole group Melina for 1.5 seconds in a specific area instead of just one. This will be the most annoying thing for your opponents in team fights. Not to mention now her ultimate is faster, so less chances to avoid the full damage and getting stunned. Next in our list is X-Borg. He was quite popular in the previous season and now that his 2 core items got buffed, so he will be quite useful in this patch. X-Borg is very easy to use and he can clear lane very fast then rotate around enemy jungle. Because of his passive he can deal true damage to enemy heroes and delay their farm or steal their jungle creeps. With his ultimate he can take out their backline squishy heroes or avoid getting ganked and escape if needed. So overall he is very good pick for solo players, but Dyroth is a big problem for X-Borg, so try picking him once opponents already picked an EXP laner and jungler. Novaria is another good mage with very high potential. Since there is no adjustments on Novaria, she will keep being nuisance to her enemies in this season as well. From stealing enemy jungles to clearing lanes faster, giving more vision on the map, while dealing high poke damage. Novaria can do all this while staying at a safe distance. She can also increase the size of enemy hitbox and spot them in jungles with her ultimate. This things really helps in teamfight. Plus her damage in mid to late game also very high. But despite all these, once her second skill and battle spells are used she becomes easy target for opponents. So always maintain a good distance from your opponents, while annoying them as much possible. After last buff on Khalid, he is now one of the popular EXP laner. His ability to sustain damage, fast lane clear and rotate around the map, giving vision to team and also jumping into the enemy backline to disrupt enemy team composition with his ultimate. Because of all this, he becomes real pain for the enemy team. He can also sustain the damage with second skill and retreat with his ultimate when needed. So I think he will be quite good in this meta. If your team force you to pick a roamer, just pick Methilda, then annoy the opponent as much you want. She can engage and escape fights very easily, plus she can poke and deal good damage to the enemy heroes. But the best part is she can easily go into enemy backline and delay opponent's farm. She can also help teammates to escape from bad situations and help them to rotate faster with the guiding wind. Overall, she is a very good choice as roamer for solo players. Lunox just got her skills revamped in this patch. Now she is very easy to use because she can switch between her light and dark form more frequently. I think this change will greatly benefit for her survival, plus now she can also get benefits from the cooldown effects. Lunox can melt down any tanky heroes in seconds, but as a mage she is also very squishy, and because of her small range, she can also be targeted by enemy heroes while dealing damage, so always position yourself near you teammates so they can help you. I know many players will choose Brody over Ixia, but for me, I think in late game Ixia help you more than Brody. Brody is a very good hero, but I feel Ixia is more better pick for solo players. While Brody can finish one hero at a time, Ixia can deal damage to all enemy heroes in her range, while staying in distance. Plus lifesteal from her passive gives her more survivability. One good position of her ultimate and flicker spell can easily change the momentum of the game. Edith is another powerful hero, whom you can play as EXP laner or as a roamer also. In her tank form she have good crowd control, and in marksman form she have good damage. Edith can deal so much damage even in full tank build once she transforms with full rage. Because of her sustain and damage, she is one of my favorite EXP laner. With Inspire battle spell Edith can deal insane damage to nearby heroes. So first help your team in tank form by taking damage, and controlling the enemy heroes, then finish them off with marksman form. Also remember, don't become too overconfident and engage in fights that you cannot win. Valentina is still many players' favorite pick, despite all the nerfs. She have good mobility and she can constantly pressure enemies with her low cooldown skills. So it's easy to poke enemies with first and second skill combo and also rotate around map faster. Use her ultimate to steal enemy heroes' ultimate, then use it against them. So her ultimate plays a big part in the teamfight. Since Valentina have good early game damage, make sure to take advantage of that, and play aggressively from start. Try to pick Valentina once you see heroes with good ultimate in opponent team, to utilize maximum benefits of her ultimate. Next is everyone favorite hero, Aldous. I just wanted to add Aldous to list because in my Smurf account I tried many heroes to reach to Mythic, and it's hard to believe, but, amongst all heroes I have played, only with Aldous I had 100% win rate. I played as roamer in most matches. I also played in XP lane. Sometimes full tank build and sometimes semi-tank. But if you are in epic rank or below, Aldous is the best hero, who will carry you to legend or above. Only thing you need to focus on, is to stack up, last hit on anything you see. No need to join unnecessary teamfights, just engage to target lock enemy backline squishy heroes, then disengage. Because if you don't farm enough, you will lose in late game. As one of the most formidable heroes in Mlbb, Dyroth possesses unmatched strength, agility, and power in close combat, and with the recent buff now he is more dangerous. Dyroth can easily overpower many EXP laners in 1v1 situation. He can clear lane fast and rotate around map. Also with just one combo he can easily kill any squishy heroes, as well he can deal good damage to tanky heroes because of his passive. Just build items according to game situation. If your team needs another front laner, then build defense for durability, or you can build physical penetration to easily take out enemy backline heroes. Lastly, our new hero Koce. She will be available on the 27th of December in official server. Even though I am pretty sure that she will be banned mostly just like Balmond, but still if you are able to pick her, then don't miss the opportunity. Koce is quite agile and can easily reach enemy backline. She can also deal damage according to the enemy max HP, so tanky heroes will also have hard time against her. But make sure to practice and master the hero in classics first, before trying in a ranked game. Before ending the video, I also want to add Tyriel and Minur to the list. Even though tanking for random teams can be very frustrating, but still if you want to trust your team and carry them to victory, you can choose one of these two tanks. But don't pick them on very first pick. Let your opponents pick their roamer first, then pick them. Because if opponents pick Diggy, you will have quite hard time. So try picking in on last pick if possible. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about ranking up in your favorite MOBA game. Now it's time to hear from you. Let us know in the comments what you thought of these heroes and which one is your go-to choice for your ranking journey. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Until next time heroes.